My name's Helen, this is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here then welcome, if you're returning thank you, and if you're a Hell's Bell, hello. Oh, I've got... oh sorry, don't know what made me sneeze then. I really do react a lot to like dust and lights and things that make me sneeze, but I haven't got a cold, it's fine. Thank you as ever for your support, for your lovely comments. There's a lot going on right now, and you know, it's very difficult because some of you have noticed that I haven't maybe been as kind of upbeat as I often am. I hope I am. I try and be upbeat. Nobody needs to know, you know, everybody's got their problems, but there is a lot going on in the family right now, and Mum's fine before you worry about her. But you know, it is what it is. It's just, especially when you've got a big family, there's always something going on. We're such a large family on both sides now, you know, Rob and myself. I'm one of 6, Rob's one of 10. So you can only imagine how large our family is. And sometimes it does feel like we're in the middle of a soap opera. But anyway, there we are. It is what it is. I just wanted to say thank you for those that have noticed and for everybody's support always. Really appreciate it. So anyway, on to today's video. Do you remember that I did a video with Lintico in the summer with their linen, which is outstanding? I mean, there's no two ways around it. It's outstanding. It's an outstanding high-end product. But the prices, you know I do a lot of supermarket fashion. I know I do Primark, but I think there's room for everything. And, you know, some people would rather just buy one nice, more expensive garment, and some would rather have 3 less expensive garments. Some can't afford any of that. And so they're just looking to see what's out there, and sometimes you just get new ideas of looks and things. You know, I just try. I do recall, I remember, do you remember when like straight leg trousers came in from the flares? I know, I mean, there's all sorts of shapes now. And I remember I had some friends coming around for dinner, and I put on some straight leg jeans with kind of a tunic top, like a, you know, a mid-thigh length tunic top, and none of us had worn anything like that before, and I was really nervous about doing it because I thought they might think, what is she wearing? But actually I was like, oh, you look nice, that's a nice look. And sometimes it's just about pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. And so even if you get any single solitary idea from this channel on doing that, then happy days, because you know what, life's too short to worry about such trivial matters, isn't it? If it brings you pleasure, it makes you feel good, then happy days. That's all we can do. I'm wearing, talking about supermarket fashion, this is a 2 dress that I'm wearing, but I rather like the colour, and it's very easy to just throw on. But I was surprised when Lintico came back to me, because obviously they are primarily, well, so I thought, a linen fabric. You know, that's their kind of mainstay. And so when they contacted me, I was a bit like, well, we're going into winter. But then they said, well, we're not just linen. And I've got a couple of just simply beautiful jumpers. I've got 2 jumpers, 2 dresses, and a pair of trousers. Now, I don't know if the trousers are going to fit. You know, that's always my kind of failing point right there with trousers, because of my hips and my tummy. But I'll try them on and we'll see. Otherwise, if they don't fit, I'll put the tops on with another skirt so that you can see those, and I'll put the dresses on, obviously, on their own. Talk about stating the obvious. Anyway, I'll crack on with that now, and we can see, as usual, I haven't tried anything on. You know, trying this stuff on is quite, it's not arduous. I mean, that'd be too strong, but you know, who likes trying clothes on? Not me. Bang goes my channel. Anyway, I will, yeah. Do you know what? I'm going to start with the trousers first, because if they don't work, I need to find a new bottom. I wish I could. Well, I think I found my new favourite jumper. It's 100% cashmere. is so beautiful. It's a very, very fine knit, very fine. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I love this neckline. I love the colour. It feels, I don't know what that's beeping. What's beeping? Can you hear that beeping? So, all the links will be in the description box. There will be a discount code, and you know, these clothes are in the higher price bracket from the kind of, you know, Marks and Spencer, but they're probably kind of John Lewis kind of prices. You know, this is over £100, I think, but as I say, there are discounts, but these are pieces that you kind of buy and treasure, I think. I know I will. I absolutely love this jumper. Have I said that? And the trousers, now these are interesting. These are a mix of linen, Tencel and cotton, and they're what I'd call like a caramel colour, and they've got quite an unusual fastening. They've got a drawstring kind of inside, and then they've got the button and a hook and eye. So I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to do with the drawstring once you've done it up. I suppose you just tuck it in, yeah. And then it's got the fly, and then it's got the loops, belt loops, and a grown-on waistband. So there's no actual waistband to worry about, and they are wide leg. And I think they look, I mean, this looks, if you ask me, I think this looks expensive. I think if I saw this on anybody, I'd think, fancy. It does, doesn't it? It looks expensive. I mean, the colour is not everyday. They're a nice weight, these trousers. They're quite heavy, so they drape really nicely. I've got my heels on, but these would work with my kind of wedge platform sandals as well. So, as I've told you a million times, I'm 5'6", long body, short legs, and these are an extra large, and they fit me perfectly. I absolutely love them. They make me feel very smart. The hem is machined, so it wouldn't be that difficult to shorten them at all if you needed to. But you get the flow when they are the right length. I love them. And I know my mum will love them too, because she does really value high quality fabric, and this is, both pieces are high quality. I love this jumper. You're going to have a job to get this off me. I have got another jumper to put on which is equally delicious looking, but this is what I really, Joe, sometimes things just make you feel excited, don't they? Maybe I need my head testing, but this is doing it for me. Since my hair has gone white, blonde, whatever, grey, I am really loving these lighter colours. And this is pure wool, 100% pure wool. It doesn't say what kind of wool actually. It just says wool. It does say that it's not washable. So that is a consideration. But this is a very deep cowl, and you can wear it. You know what I've shown you before, I often do, it's just turn these in the other way. If your chin is not as, oh, look at me showing my belly, as perky as it used to be, that's quite a nice compromise, kind of, because it just sits away from your neck there, but you've got the height of it. And probably I'd wear my hair up with a high neck like this, because it's more flattering, basically. You get that elongated neckline, and I haven't got, I could shove it up with this. See what I mean? If you put your hair up, or if you've got short hair, you get that nice elongated line. And this is lovely, cozy, soft. gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Spelled Gawjus. So this is in the extra large as well. And again, I think it screams luxury with nice, well, I know I've got pearls on, but you know, like just the great big kind of stud pearls that I've got, they would look fabulous with this. I think I could rock it with the best of them. Oh, love, love, love it. Yeah, very, very classy. So now I have got 2 dresses to try. Goodness only knows what they'll be like, because I don't. How lovely is this dress? This is extra large, linen, cotton and spandex. And it's like a denim. It's like a cotton denim fabric. But it's very unusual. It's got the darts here, or the tucks here, that kind of bring in the waist kind of under your bust. And when I turn around, you'll see the belt detail there. It's buttoned through, side pockets, and again, you can just see that it's cut above. The sleeves are a little bit long on me, but that would be easily fixed. And how I would do that is I would just machine a little tuck in above that cuff there, or if I was feeling like it, I'd take the cuff up and move it on. But just a little tuck would do the trick. Or you could just turn the cuffs back once. I don't know, I must have short arms. I suppose it figures, doesn't it, if I've got short legs, that I'm going to have short arms, short limbs, long body. What else is long? Do you think? So that's actually fixed it. So you know what, that would do the job. So I'll show you the full length. I really, really like this. It's quite a heavy cotton. So you won't want to wear it on a hot day, but it would be fine of an evening of a hot day in the UK anyway. Or you know, loads of days in the UK are not generally that hot, although this summer was exceptional. That's the edge of the weather forecast. See this? It's those little details that set these clothes apart, in my opinion. It's a nice length. It's what I call grown-up clothing. It makes me feel like a grown-up. It's about time, isn't it? I'm 68, you think I'd feel grown up by now. But that is something that youngsters never realise, is it? We don't ever feel kind of grown up. Well, I certainly don't. I don't feel like I am my age, even though I know I am my age. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful, high quality dress. Love it. So what else? Oh yeah, just one more dress to show you. And finally, we've got this cotton jersey. Lovely colour, a deep kind of dark blue, grey blue. And this is the kind of dress that I always used to wear when I was working. The most comfortable way to wear a dress, still feel elegant, and it's not too low. The design of this one is fantastic as far as the crossover goes. So often, you know, if you've got boobs, they're no good to you. But this has got beautiful draping, comes down, and it's got this, the draping goes through to the waist here and then drapes. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, easy wear dress. It's the sort of dress that everybody needs in their wardrobe, actually. Well, every woman, not every man, obviously. So yeah, I'll show you the full length, obviously. It's a nice length. I must admit, I'd rather it didn't have the slit in the side, but I'd always be wearing this with tights, so it wouldn't really matter to me. And it's a bit clingy around my tummy. This is an extra large, but I would be wearing this with tights, or a slip would sort that out, no problem at all. So yeah, it's really lovely. It's very flattering, easy to wear dress, and that's really all I can say about it. The colour's gorgeous. It almost looks purple in this light actually. It's one of those colours, you know, when you're, say, it looks purple over there, but it looks kind of blue here. So that's it. That is my Lintico haul. I'm a big fan of that company. They are an overseas company, so always bear that in mind with deliveries and returns, etc. If they're very responsive in my experience, obviously I'm working with them. So if you want to know any of the measurements of these items, then I'm happy to give those to you. But also, if you ask the company, I think they would be equally helpful. But obviously there's a time difference. So, you know, they are what they call a slow fashion brand. So they're about creating quality garments at reasonable price points for quality garments. You know, they're not fast fashion. These are classic pieces that you will have in your wardrobe forever and a day. I've been wearing dresses like this for like 30 years now, so I can't see a time when I ever wouldn't be able to wear a dress like this. I mean, you could put a lovely scarf, jewellery on this. You could really dress it up or keep it very, very simple. So, and like I say, this part, if you're worried, if you've got big boobs, you can actually, this is joined to this shoulder, and it's kind of loose here, so you can take it much higher if that's what you prefer. Well, I quite like that myself. So there we are, Lintico. Hope you've enjoyed it. All the links will be in the description box. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I will see you really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.